Welcome. Today we're diving into the world of social constructivism, a theory that has shaped how we understand learning and knowledge. Social constructivism emphasizes the importance of social interactions and cultural context in the process of learning. Rather than viewing knowledge as something individuals acquire in isolation, this perspective highlights how meaning is constructed through collaboration and dialogue. In this video, we'll explore the pioneering thinkers who laid the foundation for this influential theory, tracing their ideas and the lasting impact they've had on education and psychology. Let's begin our journey by understanding what social constructivism truly means and why it matters. Before social constructivism became a formal theory, the seeds were planted by earlier philosophers and educators. Thinkers like John Dewey and Lev Vygotsky began questioning traditional views of knowledge, suggesting that learning is an active social process. Dewey, for example, believed that education should be grounded in real-life experiences and social interaction. These early ideas set the stage for a shift from passive absorption of facts to active engagement with the world. As we move forward, we'll see how these foundational concepts evolved into the robust framework of social constructivism we recognize today. Lev Vygotsky is often considered the central figure in social constructivism. His groundbreaking work in the early 20th century emphasized the role of social interaction and language in cognitive development. Vygotsky introduced concepts such as the zone of proximal development, which describes the difference between what a learner can do independently and what they can achieve with guidance. He argued that learning is fundamentally a social process, shaped by cultural tools and shared experiences. Vygotsky's theories continue to influence educational practices around the world, highlighting the importance of collaboration and communication in learning. One of Vygotsky's most influential contributions is the concept of the zone of proximal development, or ZPD. This idea explains that learners have a range of tasks they can perform with help, but not yet alone. The ZPD highlights the importance of guidance, scaffolding, and social support in helping learners reach their full potential. Teachers, peers, and mentors play a crucial role in this process, providing the necessary assistance to bridge the gap between current abilities and new skills. Understanding the ZPD has transformed classroom practices, encouraging more interactive and supportive learning environments. Scaffolding is another key concept related to social constructivism, closely tied to Vygotsky's ideas. It refers to the temporary support provided by teachers or peers to help learners accomplish tasks they couldn't do alone. As learners gain confidence and skill, the support is gradually removed, allowing them to become independent. Scaffolding can take many forms, from asking guiding questions to modeling problem-solving strategies. This approach not only fosters deeper understanding but also builds learners' confidence and autonomy, making it a cornerstone of effective teaching. Vygotsky also explored the intricate relationship between language and thought. He believed that language is not just a means of communication, but a powerful tool for thinking and learning. Through social interaction and dialogue, learners internalize language, which then shapes their cognitive processes. This perspective underscores the importance of rich, meaningful conversations in the classroom, where students can articulate their ideas, ask questions, and build understanding together. Vygotsky's insights into language have had a lasting impact on educational practices, emphasizing the value of discussion and collaborative learning. Central idea in Vygotsky's theory is the concept of cultural tools and mediation. He argued that learning is mediated by tools such as language, symbols, and technology, which are shaped by culture. These tools help individuals make sense of the world and solve problems. For example, mathematical symbols or storytelling traditions can influence how we think and learn. By recognizing the role of cultural tools, educators can create more inclusive and effective learning environments that honor students' diverse backgrounds and experiences. John Dewey, an American philosopher and educator, played a pivotal role in shaping constructivist thought. Dewey believed that education should be rooted in real-life experiences and active participation. He emphasized the importance of problem-solving, critical thinking, and collaboration in the learning process. Dewey's progressive ideas challenged traditional lecture-based teaching methods, advocating instead for hands-on activities and social engagement. His work laid the groundwork for many principles that would later be central to social constructivism, making him a key figure in the movement. Dewey's concept of experiential learning is a cornerstone of constructivist education. He argued that students learn best through direct experience and reflection, rather than passive memorization. This approach encourages learners to engage with their environment, ask questions, and experiment with new ideas. Experiential learning fosters curiosity, creativity, and a deeper understanding of concepts. Dewey's emphasis on experience has inspired countless educators to design lessons that are interactive, meaningful, and connected to students' lives. Both Vygotsky and Dewey emphasized the importance of collaboration in learning. Working together allows students to share ideas, challenge assumptions, and build knowledge collectively. Collaborative learning environments encourage active participation, communication, and mutual support. These settings not only enhance academic achievement but also help students develop essential social skills. By fostering a sense of community in the classroom, educators can create a more engaging and supportive atmosphere where everyone has the opportunity to succeed. In social constructivist classrooms, the teacher's role shifts from being a transmitter of knowledge to a facilitator of learning. Teachers guide, support, and challenge students, helping them make connections and construct meaning. This involves creating opportunities for discussion, collaboration, and exploration. By scaffolding learning and encouraging inquiry, teachers empower students to take ownership of their education. This approach not only deepens understanding but also fosters independence and critical thinking skills. Peer learning is a powerful aspect of social constructivism. When students work together, they can explain concepts to each other, offer feedback, and solve problems collaboratively. This process not only reinforces understanding but also builds confidence and communication skills. Peer support creates a sense of belonging and encourages students to take risks in their learning. By valuing each other's perspectives, students develop empathy and respect for diverse viewpoints, enriching the learning experience for everyone. It's important to distinguish between constructivism and social constructivism. While both theories emphasize active learning, constructivism focuses on individual cognitive processes, whereas social constructivism highlights the role of social interaction and culture. Social constructivism argues that knowledge is co-constructed through dialogue and shared experiences. This distinction has significant implications for teaching, as it encourages educators to create collaborative, culturally responsive learning environments that value students' backgrounds and perspectives. Aaron Brunner, another influential figure, expanded on Vygotsky's ideas and helped popularize social constructivism in the West. Brunner emphasized the importance of discovery learning, where students actively construct knowledge through exploration and problem solving. He introduced the concept of scaffolding and advocated for spiral curriculum design, where learners revisit key concepts at increasing levels of complexity. Brunner's work has had a profound impact on curriculum development and instructional strategies, making learning more engaging and meaningful. Discovery learning, championed by Brunner, encourages students to explore, ask questions, and find solutions on their own. This approach fosters curiosity, independence, and a deeper understanding of concepts. Rather than simply receiving information, learners are actively involved in the process of making sense of new ideas. Discovery learning aligns closely with social constructivist principles, as it values inquiry, experimentation, and collaboration. Teachers play a crucial role in guiding and supporting students as they navigate challenges and construct knowledge. Brunner's spiral curriculum is a teaching approach where key concepts are revisited multiple times, each time at a deeper or more complex level. This method helps students build on their prior knowledge and connect new ideas to what they already understand. The spiral curriculum supports long-term retention and mastery, as learners have repeated opportunities to engage with important topics. This approach reflects the social constructivist belief that learning is a continuous, evolving process shaped by experience and interaction. Culture plays a vital role in social constructivism. Our beliefs, values, and practices are shaped by the cultural context in which we live and learn. Social constructivists argue that knowledge is not universal, but constructed within specific cultural settings. This perspective encourages educators to recognize and celebrate cultural diversity in the classroom, creating inclusive environments where all students feel valued. By connecting learning to students' cultural backgrounds, teachers can make education more relevant and meaningful. Language diversity is another important consideration in social constructivism. Students bring a variety of languages and dialects to the classroom, each offering unique ways of thinking and expressing ideas. Social constructivist educators value this diversity, encouraging students to use their home languages and share their cultural perspectives. This approach not only supports language development, but also fosters a sense of belonging and respect. By embracing linguistic diversity, teachers can create richer, more dynamic learning experiences for everyone. The heart of social constructivism is the idea that meaning is constructed together, not in isolation. Through discussion, collaboration, and shared experiences, learners co-create understanding. This process is dynamic and ongoing, shaped by the contributions of each participant. Teachers can facilitate this by creating opportunities for group work, debates, and projects that require collective problem solving. By working together, students develop deeper insights and build lasting knowledge. Dialogue and reflection are essential components of social constructivist learning. Through meaningful conversations, students can clarify their thinking, challenge assumptions, and refine their ideas. Reflection allows learners to make sense of their experiences and connect new knowledge to what they already know. Teachers can encourage dialogue by asking open-ended questions and creating a safe space for discussion. Reflection can be fostered through journals, portfolios, or group debriefs, helping students internalize and apply what they've learned. Social constructivism has had a significant impact on curriculum design. Educators are encouraged to create learning experiences that are interactive, collaborative, and connected to students' lives. This means moving beyond rote memorization to activities that require critical thinking, problem-solving, and teamwork. Curriculum designers draw on social constructivist principles to develop lessons that are relevant, engaging, and responsive to students' needs. The result is a more dynamic and meaningful educational experience for all learners. Assessment practices have also evolved under the influence of social constructivism. Traditional tests are supplemented with authentic assessments, such as projects, presentations, and portfolios that allow students to demonstrate their understanding in meaningful ways. These assessments emphasize process as well as product, valuing creativity, collaboration, and reflection. Teachers provide ongoing feedback and opportunities for self-assessment, helping students take an active role in their learning journey. Technology has opened new possibilities for social constructivist learning. Digital tools enable students to collaborate across distances, access diverse perspectives, and create multimedia projects. Online discussion forums, collaborative documents, and virtual classrooms support interactive, student-centered learning. Technology also allows for personalized learning experiences, where students can pursue their interests and connect with experts around the world. By integrating technology thoughtfully, educators can enhance the collaborative and social aspects of learning. While social constructivism offers many benefits, implementing its principles can be challenging. Teachers may face constraints such as large class sizes, limited resources, or rigid curricula. Facilitating meaningful collaboration and discussion requires careful planning and classroom management. Additionally, assessing collaborative work can be complex. Despite these challenges, many educators find that the rewards, greater engagement, deeper understanding, and stronger relationships, make the effort worthwhile. Social constructivism offers numerous benefits for both students and teachers. It promotes active engagement, critical thinking, and deeper understanding of content. Students develop important social skills such as communication, collaboration, and empathy. Teachers enjoy more dynamic and interactive classrooms where learning is a shared journey. By focusing on the social and cultural dimensions of learning, social constructivism helps create more inclusive, supportive, and effective educational environments. Social constructivist principles are especially relevant in early childhood education. Young children learn best through play, exploration, and social interaction. Teachers create rich, stimulating environments where children can collaborate, experiment, and express themselves. Activities such as group storytelling, cooperative games, and hands-on projects foster language development, problem-solving, and social skills. By honoring children's natural curiosity and desire to connect, educators lay the foundation for lifelong learning. Higher education, social constructivism encourages active participation, critical inquiry, and collaborative research. University classrooms often feature seminars, group projects, and peer review, allowing students to engage deeply with complex ideas. Professors act as facilitators, guiding discussions and supporting independent exploration. This approach prepares students for professional life, where teamwork, communication, and problem-solving are essential. Social constructivism helps bridge the gap between theory and practice, making learning more relevant and impactful. Online learning environments can also benefit from social constructivist principles. Virtual classrooms, discussion boards, and collaborative projects allow students to interact, share ideas, and build knowledge together. Teachers can facilitate group work, peer feedback, and real-time discussions using digital tools. By fostering a sense of community online, educators help students stay engaged and motivated, even at a distance. Social constructivism ensures that online learning remains interactive, meaningful, and connected. Teacher training programs increasingly incorporate social constructivist principles. Future educators learn how to facilitate collaborative learning, design interactive lessons, and create inclusive classrooms. Training emphasizes the importance of reflection, ongoing feedback, and professional growth. By experiencing social constructivist practices themselves, teachers are better prepared to implement these approaches in their own classrooms, fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement. Social constructivism has important implications for special education. By focusing on students' strengths and providing individualized support, teachers can help all learners succeed. Collaborative activities, peer support, and differentiated instruction create inclusive environments where students with diverse needs can thrive. Social constructivist approaches encourage flexibility, creativity, and empathy, ensuring that every student has the opportunity to participate and learn meaningfully. Social constructivism recognizes the value of parent and community involvement in education. Learning doesn't happen only in the classroom. It's shaped by family, culture, and community experiences. Educators can strengthen learning by building partnerships with parents and community organizations, inviting them to share their knowledge and resources. This collaborative approach enriches the curriculum, supports student success, and fosters a sense of belonging for everyone involved. While social constructivism has many strengths, it's not without its critics. Some argue that it can be difficult to balance individual and group needs, or that it may not provide enough structure for certain learners. Others question whether all knowledge is truly constructed socially, or if some concepts are universal. Despite these debates, social constructivism remains a powerful framework for understanding and improving education, inspiring ongoing research and innovation. Social constructivism has influenced educational practices around the world. Different countries and cultures have adapted its principles to fit their unique contexts. For example, collaborative learning is emphasized in Scandinavian schools, while project-based learning is popular in the United States. By sharing ideas and learning from each other, educators worldwide continue to refine and expand social constructivist approaches, making education more responsive and effective for diverse learners. A growing body of research supports the effectiveness of social constructivist approaches. Studies show that collaborative learning, peer teaching, and interactive lessons lead to higher achievement, greater motivation, and improved social skills. Researchers continue to explore how social and cultural factors influence learning, providing valuable insights for educators. By staying informed about the latest findings, teachers can refine their practices and better support their students. As education continues to evolve, social constructivism will remain a guiding force. New technologies, changing demographics, and global challenges require innovative approaches to teaching and learning. Social constructivist principles, collaboration, cultural relevance, and active engagement will help educators meet these demands. By embracing change and staying committed to student-centered learning, teachers can prepare students for success in an ever-changing world. Sum up, social constructivism is a powerful theory that has transformed education. Pioneers like Vygotsky, Dewey, and Brunner emphasized the importance of social interaction, culture, and active engagement in learning. Their ideas continue to shape teaching practices, curriculum design, and educational research. By fostering collaboration, valuing diversity, and supporting student agency, social constructivism helps create more effective and inclusive learning environments for all. Educators can apply social constructivist principles in many ways. Strategies include group projects, peer teaching, open-ended questions, and real-world problem-solving. Creating a classroom culture that values dialogue, respect, and collaboration is key. Teachers can also integrate students' cultural backgrounds and experiences into lessons, making learning more relevant and engaging. By continually reflecting on and refining their practices, educators can ensure that all students benefit from social constructivist approaches. Social constructivism empowers students by giving them a voice in their learning. When students have opportunities to make choices, share their ideas, and take on leadership roles, they become more engaged and motivated. Teachers can support student agency by offering options, encouraging self-assessment, and involving students in decision-making. This approach not only enhances learning but also helps students develop confidence, independence, and a sense of ownership over their education. Key goal of social constructivism is to build a strong learning community. This involves creating a classroom culture where everyone feels safe, respected, and valued. Teachers can foster community by encouraging collaboration, celebrating diversity, and promoting positive relationships. When students feel connected to their peers and teachers, they are more likely to participate, take risks, and support each other. Strong learning community lays the foundation for academic success and personal growth. Reflective practice is essential for teachers who embrace social constructivism. By regularly reflecting on their teaching, educators can identify what's working, what needs improvement, and how to better support their students. Reflection can take many forms, from journaling to peer observation to professional learning communities. This ongoing process helps teachers stay responsive to students' needs and committed to continuous growth. Reflective practice ensures that social constructivist principles remain at the heart of teaching. Social constructivism encourages lifelong learning by fostering curiosity, adaptability, and a love of discovery. When students learn how to learn by asking questions, seeking feedback, and collaborating, they are better prepared to navigate a changing world. Teachers can model lifelong learning by staying curious, pursuing professional development, and sharing their own learning journeys with students. This mindset helps students see learning as an ongoing, joyful process that extends beyond the classroom. Equity is a core value in social constructivism. By recognizing and addressing the diverse needs of students, educators can create more just and inclusive learning environments. This involves differentiating instruction, providing additional support, and challenging biases. Social constructivist classrooms value every student's voice and experience, helping to close achievement gaps and promote social justice. Equity ensures that all students have the opportunity to succeed and thrive. Let's take a moment to celebrate the pioneers of social constructivism, Vygotsky, Dewey, Brunner, and many others, whose vision and dedication have transformed education. Their work reminds us that learning is a social, cultural, and collaborative process. By building on their legacy, educators can continue to innovate and inspire, helping students reach their full potential. The journey of social constructivism is ongoing, shaped by the contributions of teachers, students, and communities around the world. As we look to the future, the journey of social constructivism continues. New challenges and opportunities will arise, but the core principles, collaboration, cultural relevance, and active engagement will remain essential. By staying committed to these values, educators can help students become thoughtful, creative, and compassionate citizens. The story of social constructivism is still being written, and each of us has a role to play in shaping its future. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of social constructivism and its pioneers. We've seen how thinkers like Vygotsky, Dewey, and Brunner have shaped our understanding of learning as a social, collaborative process. Their ideas continue to inspire educators and transform classrooms around the world. As you reflect on what you've learned, consider how you can apply social constructivist principles in your own teaching or learning journey. Together, we can create more meaningful, inclusive, and impactful educational experiences for all.